What's up, everybody? Thanks for coming back to my channel. Let's talk about Portland, Oregon for a minute. I know this has been a constant story this summer. Antifa, Portland, Ted Wheeler, Seattle. I know. But Ted Wheeler just posted a tweet tonight that it's mind-boggling. And I couldn't believe what I was seeing. So I'm going to show you the tweet. Just for fun, I threw up another mugshot of our happy, healthy friends over in Antifa. Oof. Honestly, seeing these mugshots breaks my heart to some degree. I despise these people for what they stand for and what they do and what they say. But you can tell looking at every one of these individuals that they have so much hate and anger inside them. They don't know what love is. They don't love themselves. You, it, Usually when people have that self-love and, discipline and just kind of enjoying life, they tend to take care of themselves. Just it's happy and healthy. These people are the 100% opposite. And I'm not trying to rag on them or anything. It's just so sad that such a large number of young people, so young, I mean, God, in our country that are just so lost. They don't know who they are. They don't know what they want. They don't know what they stand for. And it's just really heartbreaking. All right. I'm over it. So let me show you guys what Ted Wheeler posted. This is the direction of Portland, Oregon. All I have to say is if you live in Portland, Oregon, get the hell out. Get out. If you live in Seattle, get out. Because these people are taking over your cities. I haven't been out there. I haven't seen the kind of damage that has been done. From what I hear, it's contained to certain blocks, but I mean, who knows when the powder keg's going to blow up and these people take over. Ted Wheeler obviously doesn't have the cojones to stomp these people out. And in fact, without making this well, yeah, it is a political issue, but Donald Trump, and I'm not saying this because I'm a Trump MAGA, woo, I'm saying this because it's true. Donald Trump wanted to make Antifa a domestic terrorist organization. I agree 100%. He was the only one that was trying to stop these people in these cities. Even when Jenny Durkin in Seattle and Ted Wheeler didn't want help stopping these people from burning their cities down, he sent in federal police officers and got crapped on for that. And try not to cuss too much. I'm starting out here on YouTube. And speaking of that, real quick, I'll throw my little plug in. I'm just starting out here on YouTube. As you guys can tell, I think I got 17 subscribers. Thank you to each and every one of you. Love you all. Do me a favor. Hit the subscribe button. Join me on this journey. We've got a lot to talk about. The world's gone crazy. And I'm trying to bring you guys a common sense point of view, which is truth and facts and common sense. So let me know in the comments if you agree with me, if you think I got common sense, or if you just think I'm a complete idiot, because, I am a knucklehead. So Trump, to me, without going into anything against Biden or against Trump or for Biden or for Trump, Trump, to me, seemed like the only one that wanted to stop these people. Right? Is Joe Biden going to stop Antifa? Well, I don't know. Let's see what Joe Biden says about Antifa.
I'll tell you what, somebody's got to do something about Antifa and the left, because this is not a right-wing problem. This is a left-wing. This is a left-wing problem.
White supremacists. Antifa's an idea, not an organization.
Oh, you got to be
not
kidding.
militia. That's what his FBI. FBI director
Gentlemen,
said.
Well, then you know what?
No, we're done, sir. We're moving on to the next. We're
When
moving.
a bat hits you over the head, that's not an idea.
So there you have it. Joe Biden says Antifa's an idea. The funniest thing about that was when Trump said, well, when a baseball bat comes and hits you in the back of the head, I don't think it's an idea. That was the funniest thing I think I've ever heard Trump say. Anyway, here's where Joe Biden stands on Antifa. They're just an idea. That kind of shows you if he does become the president, where's his stance on that going to be? That's super, super scary. And after that, cut off early, but right after that, Trump said, Antifa is very dangerous and you better be careful because they will come after you and overthrow you. So he's not mistaken. So, Ted Wheeler, this is why Antifa, I believe, is going to continue to run wild in Seattle with Jenny Durkin because she thought their little takeover of the Chop Chaz was going to be a summer of love. People ended up dying. People ended up walking around with. That was a horrible situation. So, Ted Wheeler, instead of focusing on cleaning up Portland and getting rid of these guys and getting some law and order back in that town, let's see what he had to say in his tweet. So Ted Wheeler says in his tweet, the language of the documents that guide the city should reflect our community. Today, Council authorized the city auditor to remove feminine and masculine terms from the city charter. This important step will help make our documents more inclusive of all gender identities. Glad to see Ted Wheeler is focusing on uh, removing feminine and masculine terms. So Antifa is not an issue that you need to be focused on. You got to focus on gender identities and feminine and masculine terms. Jesus Christ, this guy's an absolute clown. What are you guys doing in Portland? Ugh, I hate this anymore. Oh well, I don't live in Portland, so I'm okay with it. All right, so people in Portland, Oregon, I think it's time to get out of there. If Joe Biden becomes the president, he's made it clear that Antifa is not an organization. So when you got hundreds and hundreds of young kids, I'm not sure if the men, women, theys, thems, it's Azirs, Zixus, I don't know what they're called. Purple hair and pink hair and blue hair and yellow hair running around, throwing Molotov cocktails at the police, shining lasers in people's eyes to blind them. Um, they will make it to the suburbs. When this happens, clearly Ted Wheeler doesn't. He's not going to focus on this. He didn't care before. He couldn't stop it. Um, Joe Biden thinks it's an idea. So I don't know if you're staying in Portland, Oregon. Best of luck to you. If you're in Seattle with Jenny Durkin, best of luck to you. My best advice is to get the hell out of those places because, listen, this is going to continue to get worse. As I said before, it seemed like Trump was the only one who called it what it was. So that's it. That's my rant for the night. Keeping it short and sweet. It's late. I'm tired. I'm going to bed. Like I said, hit the subscribe button. Join me on this journey. Help me grow my channel. Let me know in the comments if you think I'm completely out of my mind. And if you think Joe Biden's right. And if you think Mayor Ted Wheeler's right, he should be focusing on worrying about gender identities and taking away masculine and feminine terms from the city charter and not worrying about Antifa. I could be way off here. What do I know? So, alright guys. Like I say at the end of all my videos, world's gone crazy. Be kind to yourselves. Be kind to your neighbors, Just be a good person, help people out, and you'll have a good life. I can guarantee it. Stay safe.